Hey everyone! I don't know if you can believe it. I can't believe it. It has been 12 weeks since my first surgery, 11 weeks since my second, and I just wanted to share some news with you guys. I had a couple things I wanted to talk about today. One of them is that I started driving. I chose to start driving at 11 weeks post op from the second surgery. The reason I chose 10 weeks was because at that point I was off all of my narcotic pain medications. I felt like it was important to not be on any of that while driving. And I know some people are able to get off and drive sooner, and some people have to take those meds longer, and so it takes them longer to drive. Some people might not even follow the instructions and they will drive on them. But for me, I felt like it was important, and kind of a way to set a goal for myself to not drive until I was off my pain medications. The downside, or on the flip side of that, is that I'm still taking the nerve med. I am still getting the pins and needles, the bee stinging, the burning, the feeling like my leg is being sliced open, and it really acts up when I overdo it. The reason I know that I'm overdoing it is that I've been able to do so much more. I'm getting to the point where, with my independence, I'm going out, I'm able to drive myself out for lunch or go have dinner or go get a cup of coffee. And so I'm really starting to push my boundaries and kind of test my limits at this point. On that note, I started working this week. I had a meeting at work last week, so that went okay. It really was like a shock to my body, and I was really tired after. I had some more nerve pain than usual, but it wasn't until yesterday that I realized just how hard working is going to be. It's one thing to sit through meetings and just kind of be seated and then get up and take a walk and sort of have a breather for a minute, but it's another thing to actually be running around a school all day, which for me, all day is only 4 hours. I can't work a full day because of my other disabilities with my legs and my feet, but for me, that's a full day. And so coming home from work yesterday, I was just beat. But then I was wired. It was almost like I was in so much pain that I couldn't do anything. I was having a hard time concentrating, and I had a hard time falling asleep, and so pain sort of kept me up. So that was hard. Today, if I was tired yesterday, I don't even know what today feels like. I can barely move, and all I want to do is go to sleep. But I'm at that same point today where I'm in so much pain that I can't really even quiet my mind. So I'm making this video to share with you all. Those are really the major things that have happened between the last video and now, is that I've got my independence back, I'm moving more, I'm walking about 3 miles a day, at the very most, around 2 miles. I'm getting back into the swing of things. I'm working. I will see how that goes. I'm going to start doing some water walking so that I have the ability to strengthen my core. And so, to speak to that, one of the things I've been doing, which has had kind of a negative effect, is that I've been judging my recovery against the recovery of other people I know that have had spinal fusion surgeries, which is kind of a lose-lose situation for me, because while it's important to have hope and to set goals that, okay, by 8 weeks I'll be driving, when 8 weeks came around and I wasn't driving, I got really down on myself. So the other thing I wanted to talk about really quick before I end this video is just to remember, and I had to remind myself, so I'm just reminding you all because it was something that, even though I knew it, it was really hard in the moment. Don't judge yourself. have hope and set goals and kind of set sort of what you want your recovery to look like, but don't think that that's written in permanent pen. It can be changed and it's going to change, and you have no idea how your body's going to react to surgery until after. You might end up having two surgeries, and you're going to have a lot more surgical pain than you expected. Or maybe your surgery is going to go amazing and you're going to be out like running around and being wild and free and crazy immediately. So you never know what's going to happen, so keep an open mind. I want to thank you guys for watching these videos. I don't know if there's anything really I've left out in terms of what's going on differently with me other than work and driving and getting off the pain medications, but if you have any questions or if there's anything you want to know it's about spondylolisthesis, just ask. I probably won't make another video for about 2 to 3 months, depending on whether or not I have some sort of amazing experience with my recovery, or I reach another milestone that I feel like it's important to share with you, or if I just come up with some wisdom and ramblings that nobody wants to listen to. So anyway, thank you so much. I'm finally done now. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.